Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate it. Today is January 19, 2022. Can you believe it? It's not only a new year, but the month is almost done, which means we would have almost completed 6% of the new year. Put it that way. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? It's amazing how everything has just... And just like that, it's November. The World Cup in Qatar, and just like that, Jamaica will be in the quarterfinals against England. Look, without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life. Am I right? Yes. Am I right or am I right? Which one? Yeah, you decide. But it's an absolute pleasure to speak with you all today and discuss what has been happening and so on with Jamaican football. As we know, we're just about 32 hours away from kickoff against Peru, a crucial friendly international where we're going to desperately need a good performance. I've always maintained on this channel my consistency, and I will continue with what I'm about to say right now, that in friendly matches, my first priority is the performance. If the result comes, great, but my first priority in friendly matches will be the performance. The result in this game for me is not of utmost priority to me. If we win, I'll be over the moon about it. However, the utmost priority will not be the result. It will be the performance of the team. I would much rather a shabby performance against the Mexicans and get a result, and Panama and Costa Rica. But against Peru, I want to see these new faces, as Paul Hall said in his interview, die for the country, fight for the country to get their way into the Mexico squad, to get their way into the pool for the Nations League and beyond. I want these players to put blood, sweat, tenacity into these performances. That is exactly what we're going to do. And I see the comments flowing in, and we are going to get to that in a couple of minutes or so. But I just want to stress exactly what is it that I'm hoping to see from the boys tomorrow. Whichever 11 takes the field and 5 and 6 that get off the bench, I want non-stop energy, want non-stop enthusiasm. Whether we're down 5-0 or 1-0 or leading by a goal to nil, the same intensity is something that should be displayed throughout the course of the 90 minutes. Every tackle, every first header, every pass, every 50-50, I want to see that zeal, that tenacity, that determination to go for it. We're playing against a top team. It's a privilege in itself to have this opportunity, especially in a non-FIFA window. It's not going to be easy. So relish the moment. Seize the opportunity. Who knows if such an opportunity might come again for these men? Who knows? For the younger folks in the squad, the Devonta Campbells of this world, the Dwayne Busy Atkinsons, go out there and express yourself. Have fun. It's a privilege for you to be part of the squad. Look at this as a reward, and more is to come if you keep doing what you're doing. Let that be a staple for you. What you're doing right now is good. But guess what? You have not even reached the top of your mountain as yet. There's so much more for you to do and achieve in this game. You're teenagers, you're playing for your clubs, good. Big man football. That's what you're doing at your clubs. Now this is big man football at the international level. Learn, Soak up everything you can from the dressing room, from the senior pros, the Damian Lowe's, the Kemar Taxi Lawrences of this world. Watch them, how they operate. What are they like when it's breakfast time, when it's lunchtime, when it's dinner time? When they're in the gym, are you in the gym? When they're not in the gym, are you in the gym? Are you putting in more energy? How much runs does he make? How much laps is he doing? Are you putting in the same emphasis as well? When you're in your room, what are you doing? Are you thinking in your mind what lies ahead? Are you thinking about, okay, Jefferson Farfan is going to come this way, and I know he's weak on his right foot. Okay, I can be able to do a dummy to get past him. What sort of things are you thinking about? Now, I agree that rest is important and rest is key. So whether it might be playing Xbox, PlayStation, going on Instagram Live, chatting with your mom, your girlfriend, all of that is important. It's healthy. Rest is important and key. But as you prepare for what lies ahead, what is it exactly that you're thinking about regarding this opportunity? You don't know when this will come again. So after the match against Peru, I want you to be thinking in your brain, I've given my utmost best. And even if I'm not selected against Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, I know very well that I've given my best. And let the work I do speak for me. You've washed your hands. You've done exactly what you need to do. Let that be the mindset of all the new faces in the squad. With that, not only will the performance be the diligent one, but even the results could be one that could be positive in our favor. Ricardo Thomas has joined camp in Peru. There's been no further positive COVID-19 cases in the camp. Training has been going steadily. Both Amal Knight and Jadine White have been looking good between the sticks so far in proceedings. Dwayne Busy Atkinson has also impressed as well. So things have been going well. The mood in the camp is smooth. It's steady, it's calm and relaxed. And there's no better feeling than having a relaxed mood in the camp. It's the best, the absolute best feeling in the world. To me, your comments. Scrolling all the way to the top first. 1 second. These comments go by very, very quick, guys. Very, very quick. But keep the comments coming in, though. J. King says, up, Simon, up. Javon says, big up, Simon. Big up, Simon. You got this, you got this. Well, hopefully it does. Good morning to you and your family, my fam. Big up, Ever Fresh, Sound DJ Bungles. Looking forward to see Busy Atkinson, Chung, Devonta Campbell, and Deshane Beckford. I'm looking forward to see all of those names that you made mention about as well. Fight for the cause, not only for cause of love. From Paul Hall. Yeah. Big up, says Mr. Galaxy. All the best to the boys, Mr. Galaxy. Big up, Simon Fresh God. Dwayne Morrison says, looking forward to see the squad for next week. Same. Alex Marshall just sounds. It's unfortunate, but if he keeps doing what he's doing in Canada, another call should come his way. So far, Paul Hall is talking the talk. Let's see if he can walk the walk. No, well, that's what you have to do. It's a performance-driven business. Good morning. Is this game going to be broadcast? Yes. Television Jamaica, Sports Network at 8 o'clock. I'm in the US. How can I watch a match tomorrow? OneSpotMedia.com and TVJ Sports Network. Hydrate. Yeah, that's key as well. Best of luck to the boys, says vibing for you one. Indeed. Hunger Group, they will do well. McGee should be with this bunch. What's up with him? The European-based players are unavailable. Hey, Simon, what's the update on Gray? Passport not ready. Simon, can we see the training? Yes, you can. Just buy a ticket and go to Lima, Peru. Patrick Davidson says, respect Simon. Carice Mitchell says, what about Alex? Alex has COVID-19. Where will Beckford be playing new season? There's a couple of opportunities in USL. Simon, what's your lineup? Lineup now that the squad has been updated. Well, instead of Kahim Paris, I would put Deshane Beckford in the team. That's what I would do. That's perhaps the only change I would make. Apart from that, Watson and Damian Lowe in central defense. Simon Jeff, I should employ you as a motivator. Great encouragement. I appreciate it. I don't think motivation best fits my skill set. I'm more along the lines of scouting, analysis, punditry. Those are my strengths, I would say. Patrick Jimmy says, big up, fam. Big up. 56 watching, 22 likes. Come on, guys. Show Simon the love, like up the live. Big respect, Jamie Ricketts. Enough respect. Big up on yourselves. If you all feel that Jamaica is going to put in a good performance tomorrow, give this video a big thumbs up. We should try and get Spencer from Nottingham Forest. Good player. I saw him in the FA Cup against Arsenal. Bags of potential, I must say. Yeah, for sure. Jay Larmond. All the best. All the best for the new year to you, sir. Hope you and your family are doing well. I hope for the best. Big, big, big game tomorrow. Continue to send your comments in. I'll get to them quite shortly and read them. And as we look forward to the game, we can really get into what lies ahead. But I must say it's a game that I'm eagerly anticipating, and I know you all as well. Simon, what's your opinion? I think our most talented youngsters are playing schoolboy football too long, which is harming their development. I think schoolboy football are kept on a 17 level. Okay, I think you've made some interesting points here, and I agree with you in parts. The part that I agree with you with is that I think our most talented youngsters are playing schoolboy football, which too long. I agree with you as it relates to that statement. For me, I honestly feel the best of the best teenage football players on the island should not be playing schoolboy football. They should be playing Premier League with their clubs. Of course, these are teenagers, so they will be in high school at the time. So would I allow them to play schoolboy football? I would allow them to play games, but I would allow them to turn up to game day, but I'm not going to allow them to train with their school, with their high schools. I let them train with their clubs, but not with their schools. So that's my mindset on the matter. The best of the best high school, the best of the best teenage football players on the island should be with the clubs, not with the schools. Would I allow them to play schoolboy football? I would allow them to play the games, but I'm not going to let them train with the schools. I'd rather them train with the clubs, and whether their school has a game, they can turn up to match day, and it's up to the coach to decide if he's going to play Devontae Campbell or Dwayne Busy Atkinson for their school. But for their clubs, that's where their priority lies for me. The second part of what you're saying as it relates to schoolboy football should be capped at under 17 level. I disagree with that part because yes, the cream will rise to the top, but the talent between that, I still think that once you're 19 years of age and under, you should play schoolboy football because not everybody is going to be of that same ilk like those that will make the national team. So I don't have a problem with it being having 18-year-old or 19-year-old playing schoolboy football. I don't have an issue with that because some of those players might not be of the same ilk or ability or skill set as those national players. So I don't have an issue with that at all. So I wouldn't put a cap at it at all. No, I wouldn't do that. But I agree with the first part of what you're saying regarding the situation with schoolboy football. Yeah, far too long, honestly. I honestly believe that when you're 16, you should be in a club. You should be playing more with your clubs. I think at 16, you should be playing Premier League football. At least you're in the matchday squad, making your debut at 17. That's my honest view on the matter. Roderick Daly, blessings goes out to you, Simon, for your excellent work. Thank you very much. Were they saying Demar will get a pass when we kick off against Costa Rica? They? It was the hope. It is the hope. It is the hope. But he's not going to be called up for this window. We should be cautious of Mexico, not afraid of them. We went to their home and could have gotten a draw if it wasn't for tactical stability from the former manager. We can get a win against Mexico. I'm confident of that. Afternoon, Simon, the Jamaican Fabrizio Romano. Grazie, è su techo cara cazza, no? Here we go. Simon, what about Tyreek Mitchell from Crystal Palace? Yeah, he's a good player. Good player. Switching topic a little. What were the rules about the red card is a situation where Mona and where the rules changed if and when? So to be quite frank with you, I'm not 100% up to date with this. But what I will say is this. I believe a red card was given to a Mona player in a Manning Cup match, and this player went on and played in the Walker Cup. Now, regardless of whatever competition that you're in, once you receive a red card in your last game of that competition, that red card would carry over into whatever next competition that would be. So, for example, you had Papa Sarr of Senegal that got a red card in their last World Cup qualifier. And when it came to the World Cup, he missed Senegal's first game against France. So that carried over into another competition. If you got a red card in a World Cup final, that red card would carry over into the next competitive game, whether that be UEFA Nations League, Euro qualifying, World Cup qualifying, it still carries over. So that's the situation. No, I'm not in Peru, my friend. I'm in Jamaica. Estoy en Jamaica ahora para mirar el partido de fútbol con Jamaica y Perú en Lima. Y espero ver mucho aspiración y juega con el corazón para el equipo de Jamaica. What's the situation on Lewis Baker? I heard contact was made, but nothing after. There was a general inquiry, but nothing serious in terms of a conversation. Simon, when you're dropping the squad for next week, you mean the World Cup qualifying squad? After the Peru game. Is there any overseas club interested in Krista J. Daly from Harbourview? A few in the Portuguese third tier. Crucial facts. What's your view on Paul Hall as a coach via as an assistant? Well, what I'll say so far is this. Big up, bro. Big up. Enough respect. Remember, next time we're going Hillel, we link up. Big up, enough respect. Enough love. We'll keep the link same way. Drop your questions, drop your comments, anything you want. You know, your comments get priority. We go back years, people. Go back almost 30 years. Literally like my first friend from school. What's your views on Paul Hall as a coach versus an assistant? All right. So the truth of the matter is that Paul Hall's experience in coaching has come majority-wise at youth level. He has worked with QPR's first team. Don't get me wrong. He has worked in their first team, so he knows what it's like to be in the dressing room. Is he the one making all the decisions? Not necessarily all the decisions, but is he playing a part in the decision-making process? Yes. So he has that experience on his back. Now, to answer your question regarding you as an assistant versus a coach, the Peru game will tell everything that we need to know. The type of individual that he will be with the national team. Will he be hesitant to make decisions? Will he be fickle with making decisions? We'll have to wait and see. I think this game will give us everything that we need to know. Are any clubs interested in Kyle Butler? Sure. Wesley Hall says, up, Simon. NVM ICAC says, I think Simon comes on here to flex his skills in various languages. No, not at all. I come here to give information about Jamaican football. This is all I've wanted to do. Everything I wanted to do for a very long time. To be honest with you, I've had this idea in mind since like 2007. May 5th, 2007. This is the day after Jamaica defeated the United States for the first time ever at any level, when Deva Orgil was on the score sheet and John Ross Daly. I've wanted to have this idea for some time, but here we are. Simon, I see Ravel haven't been starting for Derby recently. Is he on his way out? I don't think he's going to leave Derby at the end of the month. I don't see it happening. It's just a matter of rotation. but there's no mix-up between him and Wayne Rooney at this point in time. Well, there's no mix-up between him and Wayne Rooney, period. Big Simon, keep the real info coming. Big up Jarvis. Paris, really, really appreciate it. Are you related to Kaheem Paris? Boy, it'll be interesting to see if you have a relation on Kaheem Paris. You know, it'd be really, really good. You know, so it'd be great to see. And you can let me know. You can let me know the situation there. Yeah. So the next thing, can you do a what's the deal on Kyle Duncan? All right, I'll work on that. I'll work on that. I mean, I could give you the answer now, but I mean, it would be best to do it in another video. So, fair point. No problem. I'm on the same page with you here. With your knowledge base, why aren't you part of the GFF or even around the team? The truth of the matter is, Crucial Facts, is that they can't afford me. That's the reality. You know, Captain Burrell was working on a project, but he passed away. So that's the reality as it stands. And the reality is that I don't think that they value what I do and think, and they still treat me as if I'm a little boy. The same little boy that I was 11 years old, 11 years ago at 16 years old. There's this mentality in Jamaica that I'm in this industry 10 years, so now I make this little boy come in front of me. So just because I'm in my 20s, I'm still classified as young. But look, I believe in life, Crucial Facts, that nothing happens before its time. And I don't think you should be whining about it. I just think you have to knuckle down, work hard, do what you need to do. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So I'm not a complainer or whiner or anything like that. I believe nothing happens before its time. So I think if I continue doing what I'm doing right now, then things will fall into place. So that's exactly what I intend to do. Oh, wow, look at that. Small world. Small world. Simon, would you take Ousmane Dembele at Manchester United? Right now? No. Bearing in mind, if it's Ten Hag that takes over, wait and see if Flemo is in the matchday squad today. Yeah, I know he wasn't in the matchday squad over the weekend, but he did trouble with the team. Well, he did trouble with the team, but he just wasn't selected in the 18-20. Simon, the Williams brothers that play in La Liga for Atletico Bilbao, eligible to play for us? No. No. Atletico Bilbao, no, they're not eligible. I looked it up, honestly, and it turned out that they weren't. I know a lot of people are looking, but no. I would love them to be, though, but no, it's not the situation. The situation is this, that they're born to parents from Ghana. That's the situation. I know when you look at the surname, you see Williams, but parents are from Ghana. That's the reality of the situation, Ghana. But I think it's impressive what Williams has been doing at Bilbao. He's played 270 odd consecutive games. This guy just doesn't run out of breath. It's impressive. It really, really is. You see Liam Moore leaving his club this month? The possibility exists. The possibility exists, honestly, especially after what Liam said on his IG about shocking statement from the club. I'm sure there would be discussions about it. But dropping him as captain is a silly move. Absolutely silly move. Jeff works in reverse, not forward thinking. Bless Simon. When the World Cup squad got dropped after the Peru game. Which formation Paul Hall using in training? He's toyed with a cluster of them, the 4-3-3, 3-5-2, and also the 3-4-3. What's happening with Reece Nelson? Reece Nelson is injured, my friend. Reece Nelson is injured. That's the situation. He hasn't been able to transition as he should. So that's the reality of the situation at this point in time with Reece Nelson. So I know he's on loan right now in the Eredivisie, and he started out so well at Feyenoord. But the hope is that he can be able to recover quickly. Has a couple of games to his belt, but let's see. 22 now, winger. So let's see. Casey Palmer. So Huddersfield Town came into the picture and have offered him more money. So this has sort of toyed with the move to QPR. Bristol are not playing him, so I expect him to leave. It would be very not silly, but I'll be shocked if he remains a Bristol City player at the end of the transfer window. Liam Bale's in a bit of trouble. Suarez is set to play for Aston Villa. Could be, Could be. Liam Moore have Premier League interest? At this point in time, no. Have we made contact with Reece Oxford? No, we have not made contact with Reece Oxford, but I do believe that we should integrate him into the pool. Reece Oxford, Ben Johnson. Let's just get in the entire West Ham United family. I know Reece is not at West Ham right now, but he's a former West Ham United player. So, yeah, that's the situation as it stands. So we hope for the best and hope that all will fall into place. Yep. Yes, so that's the latest as it stands. If there are any injury updates or any players that test positive later today, I'll keep you all informed. I'll keep you all informed and keep you all abreast of the situation happening down in Lima, Peru. The situation at Aston Villa and should help Chippy get to the next level. If he's willing to be patient for his playing opportunities, then absolutely. Nothing on Omar Richards. That guy wants to play for England. Andre Lewis to Hartford Athletic. Didn't you say on Twitter that he re-signed? Yes, he did re-sign for the Colorado Switchbacks. However, there was a breakdown in negotiations. So that's the reason why he's with Hartford Athletic. The situation was that Colorado Switchbacks retained him for the 2022 season, but just because you're retained doesn't mean that you will play with the franchise for the next season. So that is the situation with Andre L.A. Lewis. Because you're retained, it doesn't mean that you're going to play for the franchise the following season. So he was never released by the Switchbacks, but he was sold from the Switchbacks to Hartford Athletic. Yes, Jacob Ramsey is eligible to play for Jamaica. He is eligible. He is 100% eligible to play for Jamaica. He is. That is correct. From them time there, when Hartford Athletic lost 2-1 to Portmore United. I remember that game. I remember it very much so. Yeah. Yeah, interesting scenario, don't it? What's your view on DJ Spence? Good player. Talented player. I'd have him part of my team in the Nations League for sure. Is Lamar Walker still a part of Miami FC? Yes, he's still part of Miami FC. Still part of Miami FC team. What we need to do is find out the next deal with Mr. Anglin, what the situation will be like with him. But he is no longer attached to Miami. But Lamar Walker is still at Miami. Sean McFarlane and Devon Speedy Williams, still Miami FC players. What not a lot of people know is that the great R9, Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima, Ronaldo, is a partial owner of Miami FC. Yeah. So he has a small ownership in the club. So who knows? Who knows what the future might bring for Speedy? Who knows what the future might bring for Lamar Walker? Or even Sean McFarlane. Let's see. Let's see what the future brings for these individuals. Still to come. Later to the Maribel, him doing him thing at Luton Town. Does Fisher have any interest in USL? Yeah, there's interest in USL for him. So hope we can move from the USL to Portugal or elsewhere. That'll be good. Will Maribel be a part of in the cycle of World Cup qualifying? Let's see. Paul Hall needs an experienced assistant to help him with the Qatar preparation. No Deva Orgel or Norman Campbell. My prediction for this game is Peru 3, Jamaica 0. Okay. What's the deal with Speedy? Speedy good. Speedy good. Do you know what the vibes is like? It's good. Good vibes. What do you think about Ghana crushing out of group stages? That's why you can't take teams lightly. Comoros, a team where their entire squad was born in France, bar one player, and no player born in Comoros itself. That speaks volumes. So how much Jamaican is playing in Brazil? Is Jamaican playing in Brazil right now? What's going on with Darren Mattox? Is he a part of Rise Against Sea? He's still attached to the roster, but as you remember, I did an interview with Rick Shantz recently, and he made the point that the club is looking to go in another direction in terms of youth players, and the possibility exists that he will not be kept on for the next season. Simon wanted to see Ricardo Morris's squad to face Peru, but it is what it is. It is what it is. 155 says Jamaica 2, Peru 0. Really? Really? If it's that scoreline, by a case of beer. Really? My friend. Jermaine Tuffy Anderson is 42. And he works at Tankwell. I'm sure if beach football come around, you'll see him, but he's not playing club football. So that is the situation right now. That is the situation. I've said what I had to say. I've said what I've had to say in terms of the prediction. It's not about faith. Of course I have faith. But I've made it clear about what my realistic predictions are. A full case Simon Unirate Jamaica side, you know. You guys love to assume things. I think some of our players still look elsewhere from USL, to be honest. What are your thoughts on that? Of course, yeah, we look outside of USL for opportunities. Yeah, man. Simon update on the Jamaican in Portugal and known from Harborview, I think. Yeah. Talbot Aguan. I'm calling for the Jamaican people to go out and protest to have fans for the Mexico game. I support this. Dre Milo TV, what do you think about the youngsters in the squad? Like I said at the top of this video, go out there, express yourself. Seize this moment. If you have space from 35 yards out, fire, shoot. Simon should use, here's the deal when you're going to announce player transfers. Interesting. Where can we see Fisher going? Well, Fisher can go anywhere. Fisher can go to the USL, he can go to MLS, he can go to the Canadian Premier League. He can go anywhere in this world. Yeah, that is the situation. So Reggae Boys fans, how are you feeling heading into tomorrow's encounter? Is it enthusiasm? Is it excitement? How do you feel? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you feel about that. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. If a player tests positive for COVID-19 or a player gets injured, you all will be the first to know. That is a fact.